And is there an order to this madness? Sure doesn't look like it. Hey guys, and my camera just started, so I guess we are going to be doing this. And yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of stuff. I have 140 plus volumes of manga, 3 art books, a graphic novel, and a couple, I think 3 light novels. So I'm really excited. This was, of course, Pride Month, so a lot of these are, of course, going to be LGBTQ+, but I actually went shopping with one of my really good friends, Rachel, this month. She drove 5 hours to see me, so a lot of those are from us going book shopping, because we went, drove like an hour and a half away to a town that had more bookstores than here, or at least we thought, but I actually like where I live better. But anyways, but we went to like 3 different Books a Millions, 2 different Barnes and Nobles. We went to 2 different McKays. We went to a lot of places. I will link everything down below. It was just so much fun, and we got so many good deals, and we shopped till we dropped for sure. But anyways, so yeah, let's just begin. I didn't organize this like I normally organize it in either genre or by publisher. I organized it by where I bought everything at. Some of it's out of order because I didn't know that I was going to start yet. But I was like, oh, well, it's going, so might as well. Anyways, so let's get the anime out of the way. And first up, I got these 2 titles with my friend Sky, and we will eventually, in our lifetime, watch them together when we have time. But first up is Lupin the First. Whenever I see something like come out now that's Lupin related, I think of my friend Val. So I definitely want to watch this so I can talk about that with her, but I have to wait for Sky. But anyways, I really want to get into Lupin. I watched some of the anime and absolutely loved it. It's just a huge franchise, and there's just so much, and I will slowly get into it. I'm just collecting so many different like huge franchises right now. So like this year I wanted to focus on Avatar. So I will eventually, promise you, Val, get into Lupin and just dedicate like 2 or 3 months or more longer, or maybe even a year, who knows, on watching like all the Lupin, at least all the titles that I can get a hold of, because I know that some of them are out of print. But anyways, excited to watch that. Next up, I know nothing about this at all. It just looked like a interesting journey, spirit type, whimsical. And Sky was like, hey, have you ever heard of this one? Not thinking that, you know, I would actually pick it up, because she's trying to like get me to not buy so much. And she's like, oh, I just meant like we can talk about it. And I was like, oh, well, we might as well get it and watch it. And she's like, damn it, I fail. But anyways, yeah, so it is The Legend of Hiei something, and it just looks really good, and I'm excited to watch it. Next up, this I just saw out in the wild, and my friend Manga Cat recommended some other titles by the creator of Your Name and other movies that I like, and just gave me a list, and I wrote it down to save it for later. But I found this out in about, I think at Target, I'm not sure, but it is in my collection now, and I will eventually watch it. So I'm excited. Next up is a spicier title, Twittering Birds Never Fly. This is this a movie? I don't know. Oh yeah, it is 85 minutes long, so it could be an OVA. But I got the manga for this. Haven't read it yet, waiting for, I think we have 2 more volumes left for the manga to be complete. And June just released the 4th volume after like a long hiatus in English. So I do know that it's available in Spanish, and I do know, of course, in Japanese. But yeah, I just heard some really awesome. Well, I heard some terrible things about this, but in the best of ways. Um, so I had to get it before it was gone, and I was actually surprised that it's not gone already. So it's still available on Right Stuff, or I believe on Amazon. I don't know, but I got this off Right Stuff, and yeah, excited to watch it. And it is only subtitled, but still really excited. And let's move on to the first thing that I got in the month is these two titles, and I tried my best to hold off on buying anything in this month because I knew that I was, going with Rachel, but this was on my list to get the previous month, and I noticed it in my bookstore. Like my bookstore didn't have it when I went to look for it, and then they did, so I had to get it. Boys Run the Riot. This is a manga that I just know that I'm absolutely going to love. I'm holding off on reading it until some more volumes stack up because I have a feeling it's going to be like Blue Flag. So where there's the cliffhanger and I just die, and I'm just going to wait. I feel like that's better for me, at least with these type comedy manga. I can read more of like volume to volume, but I decided learning my taste and stuff and how I read, it's better if I let like more drama series pile up. So I'm really excited to read this, and let's just take a moment to appreciate the cover. I looked at the covers all the way up to volume 4 because they're pre-orders. You can pre-order them on Right Stuff, and oh my god, the covers are just gorgeous. Like, look at the like, I can't even see all of it, but yeah, I'm just really excited. I know that this is going to be a really special series to me, and yeah. Okay, it's a Kodansha release. Next up is by 7 Seas, Thigh High, and Something Something Academy. And wow, what a fun time this was. It is, surprisingly, you wouldn't tell by the cover, so relatable. So relatable. I absolutely loved this title. It is about this guy that is just trying to fit in, and like I have done in the past in real life, is kind of try to pick up on how other people like interact with each other and see if it works for me and see how other people get along. And of course, half the time for me, it is an epic fail, as it is with this guy. If you haven't noticed by watching my channel, I don't remember names. I will eventually practice that and work on that. But as of right now, the main guy in it, one of the main guys in it, he is totally my spirit animal. Just so relatable. What's really funny about this title is I noticed that even though they wear women's or girls' schoolgirl uniforms all the way through, and they also wear like undergarments, women's undergarments, and women's swimsuits, women's like sportswear, just yeah, it's just an all-guy school that wears women's clothes. And even though that's like in there, and it's not really like, it's comedic, but I don't even really like pay attention to it. It just seems so normal for some reason. Let me know down in the comments if that happens to you. Like, I thought it was gonna like stand out, and of course, stand out in a good way. Nothing wrong with that at all. But I just thought it would stand out more, but like, it just seemed like it flowed really well, and I wasn't expecting that, so it was interesting. But I really recommend this. Highly recommend it. But anyways, yeah, it was a really good time. So really glad I picked it up. Can't wait to volume 2. They all kind of like episodic, like they're like short little stories, like comedic short little stories throughout. So really fun, really good time. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I guess next up I will do a place called, I should have looked it up. I will look it down below. But it's like Powell. It's like a local bookstore to my friend Dylan, and he was like, hey, here is some things that you may be interested in that like to fill in your gaps. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. And I looked, and they have some really good prices on out of print stuff. I like almost don't want to tell you guys about it because I'm just like, fine, you know. But anyways, I'm joking, guys. I will always share, and I will always be happy that other people are filling in their collection. That was a joke. But anyways, yeah, I found some really awesome stuff. So what I did was I went on the website and I just typed in all the series that were like older, like from Tokyo Pop, and just older like Viz that I didn't have, and anything to fill in the gap I added to my cart. And then I think I spent like $60-$70 on like 12 titles. So I mean, that's like everything was like anywhere from like $4, and I think the most I paid on something was $7, and but like it filled in like a gap that was bothering me, so I didn't mind paying $7 for like a out of print title. But I would definitely go back because they have some really good yaoi on there that I want to get that I don't have, that's like for $6. And like if I go to my local used bookstore, I would be paying like $10 for a used yaoi, which isn't bad, I guess, but that's like out of print. But anyways, let's get started. I got filled in more of the gaps of Dragon Knight volumes 8 and 12. Just a series that I wasn't allowed to get as a child, or I guess an early teen at age 12, 13. My mom said no. She read, she skimmed through the first volume and was like, no, it's too like witchy, and she pretty much just said no. I don't really know her reasoning, but so, you know, I didn't collect it, and now it's majorly out of print. I think it's 25 volumes, but I'm slowly getting them. I have like 1 through 5, and then some random other volumes. So just whenever I see them out, I think these are like, oh, these were $3.50 each. Cool. Awesome. The prices are right in the back. But yeah, I'm just really happy to add these. I don't even know if it's going to be any good or not, but I actually remember reading the first volume and enjoying it. I think I sat in Borders and read it, and I asked my mom if I could buy it when she came to pick me up, and she said no. So you can't really sneak these things past her like in the car, you know. Even if I did manage to like sneak some of my allowance out. But anyways, memories. But yeah, fill in the gaps slowly. Okay, let's see. Next up is volume 11 of Cerberus. Yeah, can't pronounce it. But anyways, I am almost done with this series. I think it's 14 volumes, so I have filled in all the gaps. So I think I was missing 4. I got 4 recently, and now I have 11. So I have 1 through 11, and this 14. So I'm missing 12, 13, 14. So 3 more volumes. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. But yeah, I will eventually complete that. Next up, this is the one that was, I think, $7.50. Yeah, $7.50. The most expensive one. Genshiken second season, volume 5. I am still missing the later volumes of this, which sucks, but I had 1 through 4 and 6. So the 5th volume, and it was the only one on there, so it kind of like really, it always bothered me that I had 1 through 4 and then 6, and so I had to get 5, and it was kind of like spoke to me, because I was like, oh, well, this is perfect, and I can't find this volume anywhere else. I can't really find the other volumes. I think there might be 12 altogether, not sure, but I will eventually track them down. I'm on a mission, but it's just kind of in the back burner as I see them. But yeah, I really like Genshiken. I love like otaku culture and stuff like that. So next up is Jing King Bandit Twilight Tales. I finally collected the first part of the first 7 volumes of Jing the King Bandit and added it to my completed shelf. And now I'm going back and slowly collecting these. I really wish that I collected this series when I saw them out in the wild, but I was like, oh, I can get them at any time, and then now they're just kind of gone. I think I forgot which volume I got. I think I might have got volume 6 before, so now I have 2 and I think 6. So I'm excited. There's 7 volumes in this one too, so it's like pretty much a 14 volume series. So I'm slowly getting there. I have 5 more volumes to get. But yeah, this is one that Dylan's like, aren't you collecting the series? And sent me a link to his local bookshop, and you can order online there. So it was awesome. This one, I'm a little bit mad about. Well, I only paid $3.95, but then I also paid $6 out in the wild for it again, because I got it later. Oh, it's right here. But I actually bought this. I actually wrote down all my gaps, and I think this one I put in a box too fast, and so I never added it in. Or I skipped over this one because I know I added in some of them, some of the gaps for this pile that I got at this bookstore, but I think I forgot to put this one in there, which sucks, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, even with the list, I still get doubles. But the list really honestly did help me, writing down all your gaps. Even if you think you can remember it, you're going to forget. So write them all down, make sure you can read it, and make sure you write down everything, like all the ones that you still need. So that really helped me out getting this Smash the Stack over here. But anyways, yeah. So I'm happy to fill this gap in. Next up is volume 5 of Life. Slowly getting this. I got another volume of this that you'll see later on, but yeah, slowly picking it up. I think I have 3 downstairs, so I have 5 altogether, and I believe that there's 8 published in English. I know that it goes longer in Japan, but it's just a really suspenseful drama, and I can't wait to reread it. I read the first 2 volumes and kind of DNF'd it, and more people talk about it, and I think I might actually like it now. I actually think I unhauled this. I unhauled the first 2 volumes, which is very strange for me. But anyways, I do have them back now. But anyways, yeah, excited to. I will of course wait to get all that. This one was doesn't say. I think I got this for like $4. It doesn't have a price on this tag, which is weird, but I got this one for like around $4, which at my used store it was like around $10. And I didn't get it, but I took a picture of it that I wanted it. It is not a manga, because look at that name, Laura. But for some reason it just looked really interesting to me, and I really liked the art style. I don't know anything about it. Oh, okay. So I would just read the premise of this. It's about a guy that's in love with this chick, and one of his friends or classmates in college helps him, says that he's going to help him get this chick, and then they end up falling in love. But it just looked hot, and I wanted it. So Love Circle. I'm glad to add it to my BL collection, and I'm looking at it. It's really hot. But anyways, and I'm glad that I could get it for like half the price of my used bookstore. And when I went back, it wasn't there, so someone else got it. So I was a little bit disappointed, but you know, that's just kind of what you do when you leave books behind. You're just like, if it's not there, oh well. So volume 4, because they didn't have volume 4 night stuff, I have volumes 1 through 3 I got at my local used bookstore. It's by the same creator of Pet Shop of Horror, which I'm slowly collecting that one. We'll eventually get it all. But then they had 5 through 8, which on Right Stuff, so I still needed oh, look at that, it's like a unicorn. This is, I guess, supernatural. I'm so excited. I'm even more excited now. But I now have all 8 volumes. It's all that they published in English. It went, I believe, to 12 volumes in Japanese, but I can move it to my completed shelf now because I have volume 4, and you'll see later on 5 through 8. So yay, I'm actually really excited to read this now. Just filling in my gaps, Tenchi Muyo has always been special to me. All new Tenchi Muyo. I'm slowly collecting this with Mog, and we're like collecting it together. But yeah, she's like the only person that I know that like likes Tenchi. I guess Maeve likes Tenchi too, but I don't know, like not many people are Tenchi fans. I guess it's just like at that age, and um like it came out when I was in middle school, so I'm kind of really old. So anyways, all new Tenchi Muyo volume 5. I think I have, oh yeah, I'm missing 2 volumes. This is a 10 volume series and I'm missing 2 now. So 3 actually, because there's a side story that I actually left. Crap, I'm remembering now. I actually left there and forgot to put it in my cart. So crap, I could have had it. So that one that might possibly still be there, but then I'm only missing 2 of the 1 through 10. So, and look at Mahoshi, freaking love her. And this one I'm slowly getting. It is No Need for Tenchi, and volume 6. And now I am missing 2 volumes of this one. I believe volume 8 and 11, 5 and 11, I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I know I'm missing 2 volumes and then it'll be complete. I've been collecting this series for years now. Oh, my interesting fact that I've probably already mentioned a lot. My first manga ever was the 2nd volume to this series. So my parents actually confiscated it and burnt it in the fire in the backyard, so I had to rebuy it. But that's a different story, but it's just kind of interesting. But yeah, so I definitely have volume 2 again, but it's not the exact same one. But anyways, slowly but surely getting this. And that is, oh, I also got an art book from this place that Dylan recommended, so I will definitely let you know about that when we get to the art books. And I'm going to take a break and kind of clear everything off, and we'll jump back into it. And next, let's just get this huge stack out of the way. I wouldn't have break so soon if I knew that I had so much left. It doesn't even look like I took anything off the table. But anyways, I got almost the complete thing of Alice in the Country of Hearts. I don't know the exact name of the first one, but I know it's a 6-volume old series from Tokyo Pop, and then I believe Yen Press redid it in some omnibuses, and in like a 2-in-1 omnibus. So there's 3 of them, and they're actually, all of them are quite out of print and hard to find. I wish I picked them up when I had the chance. This is a series that I've been wanting to get forever, but they just made so many different spin-offs. I got so confused, and I didn't want to and some of them kind of went out of print, so I didn't want to dive in and miss some volumes, and so I just kind of put it off, and then it got out of hand, so I'm just like, I'm never going to get it. Then I found an eBay lot for them all, and I looked, and they literally have all of the ones by 7 Seas that are available, except for one that's out of print, but it's literally a volume 1, and they actually never printed the next one, because I think that this was the time that 7 Seas realized that this is not going to sell anymore. And then they all kind of started going on discount on the $3 or $4 thing at Books A Million. And I don't even think Barnes & Noble ever carried these. I don't know. But anyways, I don't know. I've just always been interested in Alice in Wonderland. The movie tripped me out. I tried to organize these best by when they came out. So if they're out of order, I apologize. But yeah, so overall, what I gathered from this is, one, I don't have the first part of it. So, but the first part of it is the main core story. And then it's about Alice meeting all the characters, and it's kind of I guess kingdom or land is split into 3 different sections. I believe that one is the Joker, one is where the queen is, and the other one is Clover, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's 3 different sections. But and then each section has like its own characters. I believe that they kind of also mix together, and this is pretty much an Otomo style manga. I believe, don't quote me, is an Otomo game where Alice has to pick who she wants to get with, and and each manga story like leads to her picking a different character. So you kind of have to read, like if you want to see Alice with this character, then you read this section. So like the first main core leads off to all these spin-offs, and it's a mess. And like I was talking a little bit before about how I want to get into different worlds and stuff, and like how I dedicate my time, and I like to Lupin the Third. I want to, like, you know, dedicate a couple months and try to collect some of it and get into it more and stream some episodes. I think they're on Hulu, but right now I'm doing like Avatar. This whole entire year is my Avatar year, and I'm kind of sucking at it. But anyways, it's a different story. But I do want to dedicate like maybe like a couple months to reading all these, and especially once I find the first part, and just kind of like dedicating my time to this series because it's quite interesting. Anyways, let's just hop in. So I believe that this is the first part, maybe, I don't know, but I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, but they're kind of tall, so you can't really see them. But yeah, this is Alice in the Country of Hearts, and then there is 3 side stories, and then it's volume 1 and volume 2, and then Alice Love Fables, and it's toy box. So it's red and it's the same color, so I don't know if it really goes together, but there you go. On the page, I think this is in a separate category, but yeah, you get kind of the gist. Next up is the longest one, Alice in the Country of Clover. Sorry that these are kind of upside down, but this was the first one in it. And then there is 1 through 7 of Cheshire Cat Waltz. And then this one right here, if you can see, the one shot, it was published in between, so that's why it goes there. Some more one shots, and then 1 through 3 of Knights Acknowledge. And then some more one shots. So yeah, just so many, but I'm really excited to read them all, to be honest. It just looks like a really good time. Then it still goes. Then it's Alice in the Country of Joker. I believe this is the 4th part. And I don't know why 7 Seas made these like smaller, but they did. But yeah, so there's, I believe it starts here, I don't know, the Nightmare Trilogy, and then Circus and Liar's Game, 1 through 7, and I know some of these are like out of print, hard to find, so that's really neat. And then Alice in the Country of Diamond. This is a light novel. Huh. I don't know why this is so out of frame. Anyway, sorry about that. Hold on. There we go. Wow. Think outside the box, Michael. If it's not fitting in frame, then move something else besides the books. Anyways, wow, I feel dumb. Then I don't know if this is in the same universe, but it's I Am Alice Body Swap in Wonderland. It's just a 3-volume Alice thing by 7 Seas. Looks interesting. And then the same artist that did it also created this other series that I don't have with me because I gave it to Rachel because I already have it, but that also came with it. Then the lot on eBay also came with Captive Hearts of Ours, which is by the same mangaka, volumes 1, 2, and it's just like, you know, with Dorothy and all the characters. So I'm definitely going to have like a fairy tale shelf and add all my other fairy tale things to it, like Fairy Tale Battle Royale I'm going to put over there. Just like I had this other one that is like Fairy Tale Fables. It's also by Dark Horse. Pretty much anything with fairy tale has to do with fairy tales I'm going to put there, unless it's like goes with a specific mangaka, like my Alice in Murderland that has a place on my shelf already, stuff like that. But pretty much just gonna put all the fairy tales together. I think it would be really fun, and yeah, I definitely want to get more Alice in Wonderland like manga. Yeah, and then I believe I haven't shown this one yet. It's Alice Adventures in Wonderland, looking and thought and through the looking glass. So I guess it's like kind of a light novel version maybe of the like original series. So that's interesting. I don't have any room on my manga shelf. I'll put that on my bookshelf. But yeah, it came with a lot. Also an art book came with it as well. I will show you in the art book section. But yeah, let me just clear this off. And next up, I got this from Nutmeg. I will link her Instagram and her channel down below. But I got volumes 1 through volume 11 complete of The Gentleman's Alliance. And I've seen this shoujo around for a while now. And she gave me such a good deal on it. Yeah, so I was like, she was selling it and she said, you know, $40. And then I was like, yes, please. So thank you so much for adding this into my collection. I'm always looking for a good shoujo to read. So shoujo is like my least favorite demographic. Is that the right word? Yes, I think. But I still want to collect them. So kind of what I do with shoujo now, especially since I'm cutting back with everything I'm buying, is I'm just going to, if it goes out of print, it goes out of print. But I like to buy lots of shoujo when I have, you know, the money and they're for cheaper. And then that's how I'm going to kind of collect my shoujo collection. So I do have a lot. I have a lot of older shoujo because that's kind of what I started with collecting. And yeah, but so when I saw this great deal, I was like, yes, I have to have it. And I'm actually really looking forward to reading it. I heard really amazing things about this. And yeah, so thank you for selling it to me. You're awesome. Next up, actually have to put some on the floor, so I have to watch my dogs. I guess we'll go, this was also, I got this off eBay, so I wanted to fill in that gap. I caved in and spent $16 on this, so yeah, but I really just wanted to fill in the gap. It's Love is a Hurricane, Volume 5. So now I have 1 through 5, so I was going to read it for June, but for Pride, Margaritathon, but I ran out of time. So yeah, but excited to fill in that gap. And it came like wrapped too, so it's a brand new volume, so that's nice. So let's go to my Amazon. I ordered a couple things off Amazon. This was just, I went for a specific thing that I'll show you in a second because it's on the bottom, but I decided to get this out of my wish list. It's been sitting there for a while. Love fighting, and I don't know much about this except it looked so freaking cute, and it's mixed race, and me and my partner are I'm white and he's mixed, and so I don't know, I just love stories like this. And she's thick and beautiful, and I don't know. I know nothing about it, but I definitely want to look into it. And there's actually a second part, so now I have to go get that. But anyways, I'm just really happy to have this in my collection, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. I believe that he is, hold on. Yeah, this is volumes 1 through 3. I believe that he is half, maybe I think he's mixed too. I don't know. But anyways, I'm just really excited to read this. And hello, Gino. How are you? I'm about done, baby. And my dog came to say hello. Aw, I'm sorry, baby. Okay, now I need to get the manga off the floor, so let me break. Okay, and we're back. So, finishing off the Amazon order, Oku Volume 6. I just couldn't find it, so I don't know if I just misplaced it or if I just didn't order it, but I have it now. And the newest volume of it actually came out, so I need to order that now. So, oh, okay. So I was going on Right Step and ordering all the volumes that like just came out because I haven't jumped on the pre-order train, but I forgot to put this one on there, so I need to go add that one. So, and also add what did I yesterday, because the newest volume of that came out as well. So those were the two that I was missing. Anyways, yeah. I knew that there was some, because I counted 6, and I only had 4. So, yes, excited. And then next, this is the reason why I went on to Amazon to finish off my Blade of the Myrtle, and it came damaged and it's new, so that kind of pisses me off. But I'm buddy reading this with Just a Freak this month, so I'm excited to buddy read that with him. And yeah, so now I have this complete. And yeah, I'm also really kind of confused because I ordered some volumes for my friend, and I think I might have got the wrong ones. So I will have to figure out which one she needs, and yeah. So anyways, and then I also got volume 8. So that completes it. I was missing 5 and 8. Those were out of print for a while, and I actually honestly thought Dark Horse just wasn't going to print them again because of the new collector's edition. So I thought I was going to have mixed matched editions, but they came through and they reprinted them. So go get your copies before they're out again. There are on Amazon. I haven't checked Right Stuff yet, but yeah, Amazon actually like knows me and keeps recommending things that they know that I will 100% just click and buy. So there you go. Next up, let's do our Right Stuff order. I've been wanting to complete this one. It's a 3-volume series, even though there's no numbers on it, so I kind of got confused. But this is the last one that I needed, and it's the only one that was available on Right Stuff, so it kind of worked out great. So, yeah, now I'm excited to read it, and yeah. Next up, this is by 7 Seas. I know that there's going to be more volumes of this, but I believe this is like a standalone, and volume 1 of this it comes out a little bit later, or it might be out now, but it is pretty much about this all girls. I don't know if it's like a school, and this is just like the, not drama club, but like they perform plays and stuff. What's it called? Anyways, and it's an all girls, and so they all want to get big and play the mayor role as well. And I just heard it was really good, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. And yeah, I'm really excited. So when I saw it, I had to get it. And then this is what I was talking about. So I got 4 this month as well. I already had 1 through 3, and then I got 5, 6, 7, 8, And yeah, so that is complete. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. I love supernatural stuff. I love Pet Shop Wars. So I'm really, didn't even know that they made more, manga could have had more in English. So I'm excited. Next up, just trying to stay up to date with this. Volume 4 is up for pre-order. Volumes 2 and 3. And yeah, just looks really fun. And I'm here for it. And I bought one recently, so didn't know that 2 and 3 were out. And yeah, so I picked them up, and it's a 4-volume series complete, so know nothing about it if you can tell. This one, Camo Packed with the Spirit World, Volume 3, complete. So it's a 3-volume series. It is by a German artist. Her and her sister draw manga. Undead Messiah is her sister's title, and it's a 3-volume series as well. So I'm really looking forward to reading both of them. This one looks more of a sci-fi-esque series. Her sister's is more of like a horror suspense. So I'm really excited to read both. I'm excited to display them together on the shelf. I know I'm weird, but glad that they're both finished, and yeah. Next is my Tokyo Pop BL section. I pretty much am still missing, I think 4, well, as of then I was missing 4. Some more came out, which I'm not complaining about, but I pretty much went on there and for this title, but I just went ahead and ordered all the other Tokyo Pop BL titles that I didn't have that were in stock. So I would have ordered more if the other ones were in stock, but I had to get like 2 Peas in a Pod because this is the one that Rachel and Dylan and me decided to buddy read together. And so yeah, I absolutely loved it. It was great, it was cute, it was sweet. It's pretty much about these 2 boys that are super similar, and they both, one starts dating this chick, the other one likes the chick, and yeah, not going to ruin it anymore, but it was great. I recommend it. And I got one of my favorite new BL titles, and it's actually not really BL, it's about a guy that draws BL, so it's pretty much a BL to me. BL fans love my brother. It's just not... Sorry. Hey guys. Anyways, BL fans love my brother, and it is actually not underneath the Tokyo BL line, but I still count it, and it is one of my new favorites. It is about this otaku that draws fan yaoi, and he actually gets quite big, but he is so shy. He's shut inside of his room for 4 years, and he sells it at conventions and stuff, but he doesn't want people knowing that it's him. So he actually tricks his sister, or kind of bribes his sister with meat, because she's obsessed with meat, to go kind of be his face, and they think that she's the one that's drawing it. So it's a lot of fun. I love the sibling dynamic, and it's just a really good story, and I highly recommend it. Next up is volumes 1 and volume 2, which actually came bent, but not enough to return, but kind of irritates me since it's new. Of this series, don't know much about it, but it's complete in 2 volumes, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. Also, another thing that came damaged in this right stuff, because they normally do a really good job of packaging. I think this was just the seal on it. I don't know if you can tell, but it's crinkled. That's actually how me and Rachel could tell our volume apart, because we read it together in the hotel room. But anyways, so yeah, just really looking forward to reading this series, and look how much thicker that one is than that one. Just thought that was interesting. They could have actually done like 3 volumes if they wanted to, but I'm glad they didn't. And then this one is There Are Things I Can't Tell You. Just another Tokyo Pop BL title that I don't know much about, but it was one that I didn't have, so I grabbed it. Same with this one. I heard this one doesn't really have much BL in it, but it's still underneath their love line. So what is this? King and the treasure of the king and the cat. So yeah, I'm just really excited to read them because the ones that I read so far I've absolutely loved. So yeah. And lastly, how did I almost forget this? I love how I went on Right Stuff to literally only get one volume, and I ended up getting all this. I just was so scared that this was going to go out of print before I could get it, and then I just had the first part, not the second part. Magic Knight Ray Earth, what's it called? Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. I actually lost my glasses. The 25th anniversary edition, part 2. It comes with a art book and the 3 volumes. I'm just so beautiful. I will do an unboxing of the first one and this one together eventually on my channel, so stay tuned for that. I've been wanting to do that since I got the first one. But anyways, I'm just so excited to add more clamp. So that's gonna look really nice on the shelf. So yeah, anyways, let me break and I will get everything together that I got with Rachel. Okay, and everything that I got with Rachel you can see in week's 3 vlog, so I will link all those down below. But just in case your thing isn't vlogs, I just decided to quickly go through these now. But I divided them into 2 different sections. Our used section, which is at either 2 different McKays, or my new section, which is at just Books A Million. But we went to 3 different Books A Millions where I got different things at each one, and they were either 30% off or 20% off, so that was super nice. You should definitely, once Rachel makes the video, go see what she got down below, because she went so much more crazier than I did. But she got, yeah, a lot more than me as I'm looking at them, but I still got quite a bit of stuff. And yeah, so the ones that were going out of business, Books A Million, the one closest to my house, which sucks, I will rent about this forever, had like 6 rows of manga. It was the biggest manga section, and it went out of business. And the one that's farthest away from me now, that's still in business, so everything at that store was 20% off because of my membership, and I had a 10% off coupon. Made their manga section in aisle smaller, so now it is only 1.5 aisles, which really sucks because it was they pretty much moved their comic books section over to where the manga was, so now the manga and the comic book section is the same like the comic book section squashed the manga pretty much, and it's sad, but nothing against comics, but you know, I want a big manga section. So now I think I'm just gonna start ordering online, because it's a 30-minute drive to that Books A Million, so it's not really worth it to go unless I'm already down there. So if I'm not like down there visiting some friends that live in Oak Ridge, then I probably will not go to Books A Million anymore, which kind of sucks. But anyways, so yeah, let's just get started. Like, my point of that is Rachel and me got some deals. We got some really good deals. Most of this was 30% off. Volumes 3 and 4 of Mob Psycho 100. I've just been wanting to get caught up on this. I'm scared it's going to go out of print since it's by Dark Horse, even though it's a popular series. But I really enjoy Mob Psycho 100 a lot. And it's just so wacky and funny, and you don't really know what's going to happen, and yeah, so that's definitely why I enjoy it. And I was scared that I was going to get too far behind, and one is going to go out of print, 2 I was just going to get too far behind. So I think it's up to 6 volumes now in English. Don't quote me, but I think it's going to be a 16-volume series altogether, and then there's like a side volume that I still have to get. But yeah. And hello, Juno, again. How are you? I will try to pet you with one hand. Oh, now little legs. Anyways, so next up, adding to my Sublime. I didn't get much Sublime, like I thought I would, but volumes 4 and volume 5 of Cast Heaven. This is one that I really wanted to read this month, kind of an excuse to read it. it is about this card game and that these high schools play, and whoever gets the highest cards, draws the highest cards, are in power, and they make the other students that have lower do whatever they want. And yeah, it's just it's just wild, and it sounds like nothing that I would be into, so makes me want to read it more. So I flipped through the first like 2 volumes I got on a mission. I was just buying every single thing that they had by Sublime for a video, and then I kind of want to just get everything by Sublime now. So I picked up the next 2 volumes. And then I got 3 randomly, and then so I got all the way up to 5 now, and I'm just missing 6, and 6 just came out, and Rachel actually got it for 30% off, but they only had 1, so I let her have it because I think she will enjoy it more than me, and I will just pick it up at a later time. So yeah. Next up, I think this is the one that I got for 20% off. School of Horns, the final volume, and I picked up volume 1 thinking it was a new release, but it's been out for a while. But I'm really happy to have just seen this at store, so now I can just call it complete. And it just looks super funny, and by Yen Press, and yeah, just looks like a good time. Next up, Rachel accidentally bought a double. She bought pretty much all the ones that they had that she didn't have, and this is like in the 20s, so she gave me her extra volume. So I have a random volume 16 of a series that I don't really know anything about. All I know is that everyone is talking about it and love it. So now that means I have to start it, right? Right? That means I have to get all the volumes? What? Jokes. I'm gonna put this on the back burner for a while because I'm collecting too much. But I'm glad that I have volume 16, so thank you, Rachel. Next up is 10 Dance volume 1. I've been meaning to get this. They actually had 1 through 5 in stock, so literally the day before Rachel came down, but I was just waiting to get it for 30% off when Rachel was there, and they only had 1 left, so that sucks, but I will eventually get to the other ones. I know it's not complete in 5 volumes. I think just 5 are out, so I need to get caught up on that. Look at the art. Let's appreciate the cover on this one. Let's see if there's any. Just look at the artwork. I heard it's a really slow burn romance. Next up, this is the one that I paid 20% off, and a School of Frozen in Time. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep up to date with this one. I don't know how many volumes it is, but I heard it was a thriller, and I've just been wanting to read a thriller lately. So and I don't know, I've just been in the mood to re-watch Death Note, or read Death Note as well, and I just want a really good like psychological thriller, and people told me this is a psychological thriller, so please give me a good psychological thriller. Excited to read it. Next up, I was really surprised because I didn't know that this came out. This is a new release that I got for 30% off. The one that, the Books A Million that was closest to us, didn't have any new releases, obviously, because they knew they were going out of business, so they didn't order any new volumes, which makes sense. But for some odd reason, the one that was farthest away from us, that was going out of business, which we didn't know that was going out of business, but we popped in and surprised. The Witch and the Beast, Volume 5. This is a new release, and I got it for 30% off, so I'm glad that they got it in stock before they knew that they were going out of business, and I picked it up. Look how beautiful the cover is. I know I say that, but all these covers are just beautiful, and the more that I hear about this series, the more that I know that I'm just going to enjoy it. And yeah, I'm just so excited. It's like a supernatural fantasy-esque about, obviously, witches. So very excited. Next up, this is the one that I paid 20% off, but might have actually paid there. I don't think. No, they didn't have it. So this is one I paid 20% off, but definitely worth it. Now it's complete. I needed to sit down and reread the volumes that I already read, and all the way through, and just binge the series and probably cry. So, but yeah, everyone knows about Blue Flag. these chunkers I got, oh God, and try to get your hands on these now because I have a feeling that they're going out of print, because how I determine that is they stop selling them on Amazon, or like they stop selling them like not new, but you can still get them for new, but like Amazon stopped selling them, like you can't get the free shipping, and then also Right Stuff goes out of stock. So I feel like this series is about to go out of print. So I would definitely please go grab these if you are interested in these. I could be wrong. They could be making a box set. I don't know. So you just never know. You never know. But I found these are retail for $40, and not that anyone cares how much I pay for my manga, but I just think it's interesting how much people pay and stuff like that. But I got these for 30% off, so they were like $29 or $28, I think. Yeah, $28 each. So that was just, I think, an amazing deal. So I got volumes, oh, that was volume 3, but I got volume 2, and I already have volume 1. And in next haul, don't you worry, I just went and bought the other 2, because I was like, no, not playing around with these. Not going to hunt these down for, because I know that these are going to go, once they're out of print, they're going to go for a lot of money online. So wasn't playing around with them. I'm just so excited to read them. This one I can wait a little bit longer on because it's by Kodansha, and so far Kodansha has not disappointed me. But both out of print stuff. So Saint Young Men, Volume 2, and I feel like I steer away from hardcovers just because, I guess, of the price, but I need to stop doing that because, one, normally the price is, it's worth it because of the hardcover. It's going to be a little bit more, and it's better quality, and it looks nicer, but then it's also like you pay for kind of 2 volumes in one, so in a way it's actually kind of saving you money in the long run, or time at least. And so, yeah, I need to get that idea out of my head. But of course, everyone knows, if you haven't heard about this now, this is by the same mangaka that did A Car Under the Bridge, which is one of my favorites. But it is about Jesus and Buddha, and they become roommates in modern day time. And yes, and I got volume 3, which I actually got this one for even cheaper, because they marked it $12.99 by mistake, and then I got 30% off of $12.99. So, and the other ones were regular price, but 30% off, so I really lucked out there. So, yes. Wow, oh wait, I'm not almost done. I thought I was almost done, but I still have all my used manga from the trip. So, we went to 2 different McKays. Ironically, the one that was closest to us was the better one. And then we did find some other stuff at the other one. And I found a holy grail at the other one that I've been looking for forever. So I am glad that we kind of stopped by there. But yeah, that one was kind of a letdown. Pretty much everything where we went in our way was let down, except for the food. The food, we ate so much. The food. Anyways, go watch the vlog if you're interested. Sorry, I keep talking about it in this video. But yeah, let's just get started. So, like I said, I got volume 9 double by mistake, but oh well. Moving on, I got volumes 10. Not even gonna put them down. Volume 13. I think I had 11 and 12 already. Volumes 14. This is just an older shoujo. Volumes 15. Volume 18. Volume 20. So now I am only missing 2 volumes to this 21 volume series. I have 21. I forgot the other ones, but yeah, I'm only missing 2 volumes. So that's really, really freaking exciting. And then I can move it to my complete shelf. Just filling in gaps. Like I probably said before, that book really helped me to write down all my gaps so I would know. And I did not have volume 8, which is, I believe, the last volume published in English, so that's exciting. So now I have 5. So I'm missing 3 more. So yeah, wow, I'm getting really close. Awesome. But I'm excited. And then next, volume 17 of Get Backers. Found this for $2. I have 1 through 15 and random, I think it might be 20, volume 20, and then so now I have 17. So slowly but surely getting this. I may never complete it, but I saw a volume I don't have and had to get it. So, and I love the anime for this. If you guys, I think it's on Amazon Prime. It's even in dub, so go watch it. And I was excited to find this, volume 5 of Loveless. I am now only missing, I have 1 through 12 in different formats. Some of it's Tokyo Pop, some of it's, I think, Viz? No, I don't know. But I have like the 2-in-1s in some of them, and then other ones I have through Tokyo Pop. So now I am only missing volume 5, 6, 8. I'm missing volume 8 in the Tokyo Pop, and then I have 1 through 12. So next up is a light novel by Tokyo Pop, one of the older ones. So Scrapped Princess. Huh. I think there's an anime to this, but yeah, I'm just getting all the light novels because I really enjoyed the one that I got. So whenever I see them out, I didn't even know until recently about that they publish light novels, so there's another one to add to the shelf. And getting into some BL, Future Lovers, volume 1. I thought this was a one-shot. I didn't notice the volume 1 until we got back, but I pretty much bought it for the cover. And volume 2 is going for like $60 online, so I may never get it, but it's pretty, so yeah. Next up, it is a one-shot. It's Fresh Men, and just looked cute, so I picked it up. Next up, this was at the second one, and this is the Holy Grail. I can't even find this on, needs to be cleaned up. I can't even find this on eBay. I can't find this anywhere. Volume 3 of Offbeat. The first 2 volumes are published by Tokyo Pop. Then this one was, I think, like either self-published or published by, I don't know, Chromatic Press Inc. And I don't know if they also redid the first 2. I think they might have, but I actually bought this on Right Stuff, and it was in stock, bought it on Right Stuff, and then they messaged me like a while later saying that they misdid it, so it wasn't in stock and they were never getting it. And so I was like, damn it, I guess I'm just never going to finish it. So yeah, this is a English written like manga, BL manga, and I read the first volume and I enjoyed it, and I'm happy to complete it. So I'm kind of really glad that I went there, because I've never saw this in print like anywhere. Couldn't find it, and couldn't even find it for like a lot of money on eBay. Nothing. It just vanished. So really happy that I found that. Next up, I pretty much bought it for this, but just another older June manga. Today's alternate motives. Just looked good and hot and steamy, and yes. I guess let's finish the BL from Kitty Manga Entertainment, or Pleasure Dome, just a one-shot. Then this one's from Kitty, I think it's Kitty Media, or just Kitty, volumes 1 through 3 of Dog Style. And look at the art. I didn't know anything about this. I looked it up on eBay, and it's going for like $150 for these 3 volumes, so that's insane. They had 1 extra copy of 2. I thought of buying it and like reselling it and making like, I would never upcharge that much. Making like a $20 profit on it, selling it for like $30. So, which would still be a good deal, knowing that the other ones are going for like $70. I just decided not to do that and just leave it for someone just in case they were missing that. But yeah, I need to start an eBay store. But anyways, dog style. It just looks so, like, look at the colors. Just love it. And lastly, by Kitty Media, because I don't have much Kitty Media, so I wanted to kind of get, like, you know, more titles by them. Thunderbolt Boys, volumes 1 and 2. Look at this. I just love the covers. And then this is from Rachel. She just didn't like it and she was going to trade it in, and I was like, I'm interested. So Whispering Words, some Yuri. My goal was to get on this trip was to, well, I made a list of like all the manga that I wanted to fill in. Like I wanted to get Blue Flag, the new volume, stuff like that. I didn't get like everything on my list, but one of it was kind of vague. It was to get a new Yuri series, since I don't have that much Yuri. So this kind of just filled in that gap, so that was neat. Another one was to get a queer or LGBTQ, like actually like a book, like a real book, not manga. And Rachel had one, so that checked off that list. So it was really nice of her to give these to me. But yeah, so Whispered Words, volumes 1 through 3, I think the 2-in-1s. She just couldn't get into it. She really loves Yuri, so I'm kind of scared that I'm not gonna get into it, but who knows, I might like it. But I'm just happy to add some Yuri to my shelf. And now all my Yuri is together, so it's like my Yuri, and then it's my 7 Cs, since most of my Yuri is 7 Cs, so and that shelf's taken up pretty much. So now I'm going to have to move my Yuri to a different shelf to make, so not that I have any more shelves, but it's gonna be interesting. So yay, so that's good. But anyways, and the last couple titles are not BL related. Time Killers short story collection, the same mangaka that did Blue Exorcist. Just heard some, didn't really hear anything about this, I just saw it and was interested, and I like Blue Exorcist enough, so decided to pick it up. Next, Rachel also was giving away this one because she doesn't want to read Fullmetal Alchemist right now because she's reading so much, and I enjoyed the first volume of Fullmetal Alchemist, and it's just a full 4-panel, and I was like, I eventually want to get this, so I stuck it in my take-home pile. Next up is 13th Boy, Volume 2. I got Volume 1 for like a penny. I don't really know how much I paid for it, but I got for $5. I got a whole entire huge bag of manga. And one of those like going out of business sales, you could just fill your bag up for $5. And boy, did I fill up pretty much any volume of manga that was volume 1 or any one shot, which I actually wish I got another volume. I wish I just got all the manga and just filled in the gaps, but at that time I was like, I'm not filling in gaps unless it's volume 1. But because I didn't know if there's any more that was printed or anything, and I couldn't like Google it because so many people like around me. But anyways, so I actually kind of didn't want to collect this series because it's kind of longer and some of the volumes are out of print and kind of pricey. And so I've seen this out and about, like some random volumes, and I didn't pick them up. Now I'm kind of regretting it because I decided I'm going to collect this series because I found volume 2 for $4, so why not? But anyways, yeah. So that is everything I got on my trip with Rachel. And let's go into the graphic novel. I got The Great Gatsby. I have to get one graphic novel every single month. That's kind of my goal. I wanted to get also one of the avatars, but I spent way too much money this month, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I just always wanted this. I've always enjoyed The Great Gatsby movie. The Great Gatsby is my favorite book. I gave it 5 stars, so I'm really excited to read this. And also, this was used, so all their used manga, and this going out of business, or going out of, yeah, it was going out of business sale. All these manga was 50% off, so, and it was already marked down half, so it was $9.50, and then it was like 50% off at $9.50, So I got this for $4.25, and it's in perfect condition, and it was right next to the new one, and the new one was going for $20 retail. So so it would have been like only 30% off of $20. So I definitely got a steal. Like, the corner is not even bent. It's perfect. So I'm really glad that I picked that up, and I almost put it back, and I'm glad I didn't, and I'm really excited to read it. I might actually read it this month. And then my two art books. This is the one that I got at Dylan's recommendation, like at his local bookstore. It is Kiss of Fire. I actually just got this because it was a yaoi art book. I knew nothing about it, but it turns out that in last haul I actually bought the yaoi for it, Embracing Love, and this is the art book for Embracing Love. And comes to turn out that when I was looking up this and found Embracing Love, I also found out that I had two other titles in my collection by the same mangaka, so that was kind of neat. Neither of them were Sublime. They're kind of mixed in different sections, so I thought that was also neat. I don't know, I just love discovering stuff like that, but I'm really happy to add another art book, yaoi art book to my collection. And this was like $3, so other places it's going for a lot more, so definitely go there and get it. Like I said, I'll link them down below. But yeah, I'm just happy to add this into my collection. Whether I enjoy the series or not, I'm really happy to have another yaoi art book in my collection. So I guess I'll just show you one pan. Trying to find a clean one. But yeah, so. And yeah, for $3, so like they have so much awesome, like cheap yaoi there too. So next art book is the one that came with the Alice in, like all the Alice in Country of Hearts. And this is more of a guide to the video game or role-playing game, or like it has, this is where I learned kind of about how they broke it up into 3 different sections, but there's like colored art in the front. Well, it's actually all in art. It's all in color, wow. And then it has like character guides, and then it has like where to go, like tricks and stuff in the game, and like where to travel into the game, and what's best played, and the different cities. And it's just a lot of fun. But yeah, and this is by Yen Press, which is the one that did the first part of it. And lastly, I got this from Nutmeg. She sent this with the manga. It's Street Fighter, so I thought that was really cute. And then Adam got me Luffy. He went to the mall one day and got it for me. Let me know how to get this off. I need like sticky glue or something, but I haven't collected One Piece yet. I really want to, so I'm going to leave him in the box for now until I can collect the series, and then I will take him out and display him right next to however I decide. It's a little rant. It's really annoying how the 3-in-1s are still coming out, but some of them are majorly out of print, so it's kind of annoying. I really wanted to get the 3-in-1s for 1 space, 2 for cost, but yeah, it sucks. But and it's Viz too, so they normally don't go to print, so I don't know how I'm going to collect it. I might just wait out for the box sets to come back in print if they do, or just get the singles, which I really don't want to get the singles because 90 something volumes. But yeah, I just want to finish all the stuff that I started first, and then maybe start One Piece one day. But I really did enjoy the parts of the anime that I watched, so I do know that I'm going to enjoy it. And my favorite type of manga is comedy. So anyways, that is it for my June haul. Sorry it is so long, But I will see you next video.